It's snowing. Look at it. How pretty is all this? It has been snowing here on and off for 2 days. It's so cute. Like, oh, love it. Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amy, or Louise, and today I'm going to show you how to do this black and grey eye look. Everyone seems to be scared of black. I get it, black is a scary colour, but I work with black quite a lot, more to use as a tone rather than like black. Like I will add black into my colours to deepen them, but today we're going all out with a pure black and grey eye. I love a black eye for people with blue or green eyes. Really makes them pop. So yeah, I have primed my eye with the p.louise base 2. There is a fair few p.louise products today. I'm also using the Revolution Reloaded Blackout palette. It's not great, but it does the trick for this. I've used it a few times. I bought this for Halloween when I was doing a look. I can't remember which one it was, but I needed this for a Halloween look, and it kind of sucks. I wouldn't recommend this palette, but I was looking through my palettes this morning. This is the only one in my personal collection that has matte greys in it. I've got silvers, I've got shimmery greys. I do not have any matte greys except for this palette in my personal kit. So this is what we're using. It was okay for what I needed it to do. So I'm gonna start off with my p.louise Fresh Ink in Feed Black, and I'm just using a small bullet brush. This one is Revolution. Use whatever you want, and I'm literally just tapping my brush into the end of the tube. And with these you want to work in small amounts and build up, and so you don't want to go in with too much product basically. So I'm just gonna tap out any creasing that I've got on my lid from my p.louise base 2, and I'm going to go in with this, and I'm going to stamp it firstly, and I'm going to put this right through my crease, and I'm kind of like creating like a C shape. I want to make sure when I open my eye I can still see that black. And now that I've got it in place, I'm gonna really slightly start to blend this out. Okay, so I've blended it out, and it's not pitch black like it was. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to add just a little bit more, but I'm giving about a minute between so that this layer can set down, and then I can layer another layer on top. You do want to give these time to set. If they don't set, then they can act a bit funny. They just won't work their best. So give it time to set down, and then go in with a little bit more. I'm using these because not only are they sticky, so shadows will sit on top really well, but they will give the shadows a base. So even if you're using shadows that aren't that pigmented, that aren't that great, this will give it a base so that it's sitting on top, so it's got something to stand on, and it'll make it more pigmented. I'm going to go in with a Morphe M506, and in this palette I'm just using this shade right here, just the plain black, and I'm going to apply this all over where I've put that black shadow. I'm going to start off by tapping, just because I know that this is sticky and I actually want to get rid of that sticky layer, and I want to have that set down. So I'm going to tap on over the black with the black shadow, and I'm just going in with a small amount, tapping it on, and then I'll pick up some more and just do it slowly and gradually. And you'll notice I'm holding my brush. The brush actually, how can have this so you can see. The brush actually sits like in this part of my hand, the end of the brush. That way I know I'm using a light hand, I'm not going to put too much pressure, and it's a blending hand. You can move your hand in whatever way you want with your hand set up like this. If you're holding your hand down here, it's a lot harder, you've got a lot more pressure, and it's harder to get those angles, where if you hold it down back here, it's a lot easier. Look at how much movement I have here compared to here. I don't have that much movement. Top tip. Now I've got all that set, it's matte and it is fully black. I'm going to take a tiny amount more and I'm going to start to blend the edges, tiny amount. So you can see my brush is actually just on the black and I'm blending in circular motions just to hit out the very edge. I'm not going 50% on, 50% off. My brush is barely off. The only time it comes off the black is when my circle comes to the top. It just slightly goes over the edge. Now picking up iMovie M456 and I'm going to go in with this shade right here. It's just a matte grey. Again, I'm holding my brush in that same way and I'm just going to start to blend out that very edge very slightly. So I'm just going to tap on the edges first. I always like to tap on the edges, and then because that gets rid of most of my shadow on my brush, I'm going to distribute it, and then with the little bit of product that's left on my brush I can blend it out. I'm now going in with a Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH33 and I'm going to go in with this really light silvery grey just here, still a matte shade, and again I'm just going to blend out that very edge. You can see how soft and smoky that black has got just using those three shades. Look at that. I am going to go back, I'm going to re-intensify, make sure that this is the blackest black. So I'm not going to use the paint, I'm just going to go in with the shadows. Okay, I'm going to take another p.louise paint. This one is in Nice and Saucy, so it's just a crisp finish in Nice and Saucy with the brush that goes with it. And with this I'm going to cut the crease. So I'm going to start off on my lash line, just like that. I'm going to look up all the way up, and then that gives me a line to where my crease is. I'm going to go just above that. Okay, so I've got this shape down. I'm actually going to take my finger into this silver just here, just a very centre shade, and I'm going to tap this over that lid, that silver, and then take another flat brush, same shade, just to get to the edges. I'm then going to tap over the edges because I don't want them to go like line. Like I know it is a bit liney, but I don't want it to be like super specific lines. So I'm just going to tap on it over, just like that. I'm now taking a liner brush. This one is a Morphe M250-0 and I'm going to take the Rewhite from p.louise. And I'm going to line the top of this. I'm doing it in white rather than the grey because I want to bring just that little bit more lightness to the very top. I've extended the line just a little bit further than when I put that grey. Again, it's up to you what you want to do. If you don't have these, you can always use a white eyeliner, liquid, like a Super Beauty liner, whatever you want, but I like to do this. I'm going back to that 506 with the black, and I'm just going to tap on the edges again. I really don't like super harsh lines. It's just not my thing. So tiny amount of product, and I'm just tapping over the lines. I'm then going to take a little flat brush. This one I think was from the Beauty Bay Iconic set. Any little flat brush like this. I'm going to go back to that black paint. What I'm going to do with this is I'm just going to tap it across my lash line and then alert my eye to and into my waterline. So that's my liner done, and then just below I'm just going to wiggle it through my lashes and into my waterline. Okay, on my palette I've got a little bit of the p.louise base 2 left from when I primed my eyes. I'm just going to take a fluffy brush, pick up whatever is left on over, and I'm going to tap this below my eye. If I'm working with black like this, I will always finish my eyes before I do the base. I don't want to do my base and then get black fallout everywhere, and with this being Revolution, I know fallout is a thing. So I'm going to go in with that little black brush. I'm not going to go in with any extra product because there is already quite a lot of product on here. Even though I've been using it, it's just what's left over. So I'm just going to run that right below my eye and join it up to the top. I'm then taking the M456 that I used, again no extra product, and just dust that below and back up to the edge. You want to keep it nice and rounded. And then finally to the Jacqueline JH33 and do the exact same, no extra product. Okay, a little bit of mascara. This one is the Pixie Large Lash. I have so many mascaras on the go, it is unreal. And then I'm going to go in with some lashes. I feel when you're doing like a really dark eye like this, you do need false lashes just because your natural lashes are never going to stand up against the dark richness of your eyeshadow. Today I'm going in with colour lashes in the style Posh. If you don't know how to apply eyelashes, then I do have a video, I will link it down below. Please check it out. I have so many hints and tips and tricks in there that will help you figure out how to apply false eyelashes. Okay then, I'm going to quickly do my base and then I will be right back. Ooh. Okay, I am back. A base is on, lashes are on, lips are on. This lip, I don't know what shade this is, but it's one of the Maybelline Superstay Matte Inks. There's no like shade or anything, but it's this one. Beautiful. Anyway, when I put my concealer and powder on, hold on one sec, get a sneeze. Told you. When I put my concealer and my powder on, it disturbed a little bit of my under eye shadow. It's to be expected. So I'm just gonna go back in and do the exact same thing as what I did before I did my base. No extra product, so I'm just gonna go in with my black and then my medium grey. I can hear the birds outside my window singing. The sun is beaming in and it's snowy. This is like the most perfect winter wonderland ever. I'm gonna go in with my lightest grey and just smoke that out. And I'm done, I think. Did I do my brows? No. Do I like them like this? Yeah. I'm gonna add a little bit to my brow, but not a lot. I'm just gonna go with my Revolution pencil. Better. Okay. That is the finished look. What do we think? My hair, I'm telling you. is a mess, but here we go. Hold on, let me find a brush. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. Hair done, everything complete. I've actually done my hair. You should feel so lucky that I've actually done my hair for you guys. Honestly, my hair's just been up in a bun, like in every video. And honestly, I'm not going anywhere. I've not left my house. I'm sat on the sofa doing homeschooling. So, is there a point in doing my hair? No. I have curly, wavy, frizzy hair naturally. I'm sure you'll have seen it before. So, for me to straighten it takes a long time. And honestly, usually I can't be bothered. And yeah, so I straightened it like a week ago. And it's on its last legs. I'm gonna have to wash it soon. But I really don't wanna. Side note, the Shrine Drop It hair dye, great for like a colour boost. Or if you just want like something temporary, they do not last at all. I've washed my hair like twice since dyeing it. Once? No, twice. And it's so faded already. It's crazy. So yeah, side note. But yeah, this is the finished look. What do you think? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Would you recreate it? Yeah, let me know down below what you want to see next, and if you've got any video suggestions or anything like that, Foundation Friday suggestions, because I definitely need some because I'm running out of foundations. So yeah, let me know and I will see you on the next one. If you would like to become one of my coffee beans, there is a link in the description box down below to become a coffee bean. I think that's everything. Make sure you like, subscribe and leave a comment down below. I will see you soon. Bye.